A group of futuristic soldiers, clad in advanced helmets and armor, were on the run from enemy forces. They were forced to land on an unexplored planet, but to their surprise, half of the Allied ships accompanying them had crashed while breaking through the atmosphere. This heightened the already tense nerves of the crew. Fortunately, thanks to the pilot's skilled maneuvering, the ship soon entered the planet's atmosphere. However, the crisis was far from over. The planet was shrouded in dense clouds and plagued by numerous thunderstorms, making a safe landing a big question mark. As a precaution, the soldiers put on their oxygen masks. Suddenly, one of the soldiers noticed the fault light on his helmet was blinking, indicating that his seat's oxygen mask was malfunctioning. Luckily, the cabin was equipped with other integrated masks. He quickly unbuckled his seatbelt and headed towards the mask compartment. The next second, he discovered that the ship's inner layer had been reinforced with layers of armor plating, a clear sign that the pilot was preparing for a hard landing. Time was running out for the soldier. He had to get to the oxygen mask fast. Just as he was about to grab it, the glass in the cockpit shattered, and the low-pressure gas from outside the ship rushed into the cabin. The immense wind resistance forced the soldier to the ground. Although he managed to put on the oxygen mask in time, when he lifted his head, he saw that the two pilots were already dead. With no one at the controls, the ship was plummeting towards the ground at an alarming speed. In this critical moment, the soldier began to slowly move towards the cockpit, intending to engage the ship's autopilot. However, before he could reach the control panel, the ship suffered another catastrophe. A powerful gust of wind instantly destroyed the cabin, leaving this soldier as the only survivor on the ship. But the Grim Reaper's scythe was poised to strike again. Fortunately, he managed to grab hold of a lifeline. At that moment, heavy rain began to fall from the sky, the raindrops mercilessly pounding his right hand as if urging him to surrender and give up. But his strong will to survive kept him firmly grasping the deck. Suddenly, an intense burning sensation emanated from his right hand, as if something was corroding his skin. He turned his head to look and saw that his comrade's corpse had been reduced to a mere skeleton. It turned out that this was a planet with acid rain. Even more terrifying was the low-altitude warning blaring from the cockpit as the ship plunged into the sea. The icy seawater instantly engulfed the ship. The moment he touched the seabed, the soldier woke up inside the cabin. Slowly, he walked over to the porthole and gazed out, only to witness a horrifying scene. Debris was constantly falling from above the ship. The soldier finally realized the danger they were in. He quickly scanned his surroundings and finally spotted an intact submarine in the corner. But just then, a blinding beam of light shot into the cabin from outside. It was the enemy destroyer that had followed them to this planet. Its massive body instantly crushed the ship. However, not long after, a small submarine slowly emerged from the wreckage. It was clear that this soldier's story was only just beginning.